In a world that moves so fast, I'm learning how to make it last. With an open heart, I kneel and pray, and let His word guide my way. Every morning's a brand new chance to walk in truth and take a stand. I may fall, but I won't stay. His mercy lifts me every day. I'm growing in grace.
Hey everyone, today I want to talk about something we all deal with sooner or later: conflict. Yeah, even in church, even among Christians, it happens. We disagree. We misunderstand each other. Sometimes we hurt each other intentionally or not. But here is the difference. Christians are not called to avoid conflict, we are called to handle it differently. The world handles problems one way, but Jesus gave us a better way. Let us dive into how we are supposed to deal with problems between each other according to Jesus himself. Jesus says in Matthew 18:15, "Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother." That's huge. He doesn't say go post about it. He doesn't say go complain to someone else. He says, go talk to them one-on-one. Because the goal is not to win an argument, it's to win back a relationship. When someone hurts us, we're supposed to give them a chance to make it right, without dragging their name around. A private conversation can heal more than 1,000 public opinions ever will. Jesus continues in Matthew 18:16. "But if he will not hear thee, then take with the one or two more, that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses every word may be established." If the issue isn't resolved privately, we don't just drop it or explode. We take wise, mature people with us, not to attack the person, but to help clarify and mediate. Sometimes it takes someone from the outside to bring peace to the middle. Then in verse 17, Jesus says, "And if he shall neglect to hear them, tell it unto the church. But if he neglect to hear the church, let him be unto thee as a heathen man and a publican." If someone refuses to make things right after all that, then leadership might need to step in. It's not about punishment, it's about protecting the unity of the body of Christ. But let's be real. If we follow the first 2 steps with humility and love, we rarely ever get to this point. This next part is where it gets really deep. Peter asked Jesus how many times we have to forgive someone, up to 7 times. And Jesus says in Matthew 18:22, "I say not unto thee, until 7 times, but until 70 times 7. In other words, keep forgiving, not because they always deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Forgiveness isn't letting someone off the hook, it's letting your heart off the hook. Even if they don't apologize, even if they don't change, we forgive because we're forgiven. That's what sets us apart as followers of Christ. Romans 12:10 says, "Be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love, in honor, preferring one another." Church isn't a social club, it's a spiritual family. That means we don't just walk away when things get hard. We fight for each other, not against each other. We put each other first. We listen before we lash out. We seek peace, not pride. Jesus said in Matthew 5:2-9, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God." Peacemaking takes strength. It takes humility. It takes obedience. It's not about avoiding problems. It's about facing them the way Jesus taught us, with grace, with courage, and with love. So next time someone hurts you, or maybe you realize you've hurt someone else, stop and ask yourself, am I handling this the way Jesus asked me to? If the answer is yes, then you're not just avoiding drama, you're reflecting Christ. Let's be that kind of people.
See His face right here, right now. We're growing in grace.